Hello everybody, and welcome to Awesome Epic Guys. Thinking about it, I better put my glasses on, otherwise no one will recognize me. Lol. This is a bit of a rushed video. I'm sorry about that. Literally woke up like 15 minutes ago. The reason why it's rushed is, first of all, Jennifer is about to come home, and I don't want to be recording this when she's running around in the background, and she's my fiance, not my mom. And second of all, because I'm about to leave for work in a couple of hours, so I need to get this crap over with. If you happen to come across this video by accident, my name is EdwinE20, and I run this YouTube channel along with my very good friend Zwhatsh, who I met in high school. Our channel is called AwesomeEpicGuys, and we produce World of Tanks gameplay and highlight content, I'd say. We do occasionally make some other content about other games, but that doesn't happen too often. This, unfortunately, is not gonna be a very happy and entertaining video. If you came here for World of Tanks awesomeness, I'm sorry. Well, I guess... Wait, here it is. I guess you can watch this and be a little bit happy because World of Tanks, yay. The reason I'm making this video is primarily because we've been having some issues with YouTube, and after doing some research on the web, and primarily on YouTube itself, I didn't really find any information anywhere, so I thought, why not be that person to share that information? I think I found like one video that had some amount of views that actually explained the situation, but I thought I might add a little bit to this. So a couple of days ago, when I was about to release a video, I was actually just about to leave for work as well. I pulled up my laptop, I opened the lid, and I was about to release a video. I noticed that this little monetization mark, the green one, was missing. It didn't even say like not suitable for advertisers or demonetized. It was just gone. It was missing. Someone just erased it, and I was like, is this a bug? Because this has happened in the past, that all these monetization marks just disappear for a couple of hours and then they reappear for no reason. So I didn't do much about it, but I postponed the video, and I think I said on Discord to some people like, hey, we're gonna wait with the video for maybe a day or so. We'll see what happens. But then I did some research afterwards, and I realized that we had completely lost our YouTube partnership. So just to be clear, we didn't lose monetization of a video. We lost monetization of every single video we have ever uploaded. Bam! And we didn't even get an email or anything. We had to look it up. We had to go into our YouTube channel, head into the, I think it's called like the channel or the community page, and check our status. And there it said, well, it didn't say anything. It didn't say anything about us being partnered. And we were like, what? Well, to be honest, I was almost crying at that point. Because being a YouTube partner, well, it's not really the same as Twitch, but being a YouTube partner, they have raised the bar over the years, which I think is great. But to become a YouTube partner nowadays, I think you need to reach a certain amount of subs, maybe it's 1,000 subs. I'm probably gonna add it somewhere. A certain amount of views per week or year or whatever it is. I don't really remember. It's not that hard to become a YouTube partner. But when you become a YouTube partner, you will gain certain benefits. So what does it mean for your YouTube channel to be a YouTube partner? Being a YouTube partner, I don't actually know all of it. I don't have a list, but primarily it's monetization, which means that you will be able to display ads on your videos to earn some kind of income. And that's not it. To us, that's not it. We're not just doing this for the money. This is not our job or anything. But earning money on YouTube, having your video monetized, will also increase the ranking. So to be able to earn money on YouTube will also bump up your views a little bit. You will also be able to live stream from YouTube. We're not doing that anymore, but we have been doing that in the past, and I know there are a lot of other YouTubers who solely rely on live streaming on YouTube. When you're a partner, you're also able to have these end screen cards on the end of the video that we also heavily rely on in order to get more views. Also a bunch of other stuff I don't even remember on top of my head. But being a YouTube partner, it's a big deal if you're trying to make it big, so to speak, and if you want to make some kind of income and compensate. For us, it's more of a compensation than anything else. Our YouTube income isn't that great. Now, to me, I mean, this was obviously devastating. but I can't even imagine for Zwhatsh. He's not here at the moment. I'm recording this all by myself. He's probably gonna have to approve this video before. But Zwhatsh is a student. He's, I mean, he's loaning money every month to make a living. So he depends on YouTube and Twitch and Patreon and all this stuff to go on with his day. I don't. I have managed to have a full-time job. It's not permanent though. I don't know for how much I'll be doing that. But for now, I could live with not making any money from YouTube. But who knows about the future, and who knows about Zwhatsh? So just reading on YouTube that we will no longer be able to monetize our content is a heavy blow. And almost the worst part about it is that we didn't get a warning, no heads up, no email, no warning, nothing. I literally woke up after work. I brought up my laptop, opened the lid, tried to release a video, and that way I realized that, hey, we're f***ed, and there doesn't seem to be much we can do about it. I mean, that's demoralizing, that's devastating, that's awful. Me and Zwhatsh have been working on this YouTube channel since 2013, since we met in high school. That's a lot of time! And I can't even imagine all the time and energy and love we have put into this YouTube channel. You just see that, well, it didn't disappear, but almost, for a couple of days. That's devastating. I've been almost doing nothing but trying to find a solution. I've been lacking sleep. To be honest, I don't think I've been sleeping much at all. I've just been so worried about these YouTube issues. But imagine to wake up one day and knowing that your source of income or your biggest hobby or your biggest dream, whatever, is just gone. Poof. I don't think many people can imagine that feeling. If you do, let me know in the comments, lol, because you gotta have comments on a video to gain ranking. So the reason we lost our partnership was because of reuse content. This is apparently a new policy on YouTube that I didn't even know about until it happened to us. It has been going around for about 6 months. I think it was about 6 months ago they introduced it. And with all YouTube policies, it's not very strict. It's very vague. They don't give you any good examples or anything. I'm gonna read here on my right screen what this means. Your channel will no longer earn money from YouTube, including revenue from advertising. YouTube Premium subscription and other monetization products like membership. Also, your channel's videos will lose access to cards and end screens. Reuse content. Repurposing someone else's content without adding any significant original commentary or educational value. So I suppose anyone who makes compilation videos, or if you upload like trailers, even if you make edits to it, if you're a reaction channel, you're probably pretty f***ed about this new policy. And I did some more research on this, and I could make the assumption that there is no way we are actually reusing content. Like our content is as original as it gets. It's me and Zwhatsh mainly playing World of Tanks with a one webcam on each side of the screen, having fun playing the game. Come on, Zwhatsh, let's do it. Careful, careful, careful! Nej! Oh! Oh! Nej! 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 I'm not saying it's original as in no one has ever come up with that concept before, but it's original as in you can't find it anywhere on the platform. We're not re-uploading or recreating someone else's content. This is us. This comes straight from us. But the one thing that I thought might actually been triggering this, which also makes me believe that there are no actual humans going through this, is probably just another algorithm, another AI who decided that, let's just screw that channel over, is because very recently, just a couple of days before this happened, we had a couple of, I think there were 3 content ID claims. I'm not going to go too much into detail what a content ID claim is. Many of you probably already do. It's not that serious. It's nothing like a copyright strike. That's devastating. But a content ID claim basically means that someone has either manually or using a bot claimed the income of your video because it includes their copyrighted content. And there was a song that we have been using for quite a lot of videos decided to just put into the YouTube system that no one is allowed to use this song anymore, and bam, we lost monetization of a couple of videos. But it wasn't that much of a big deal because they were all pretty old videos. We weren't really making any income on that anyways, so we didn't really bother with it. But what I think what happened afterwards is that some algorithm at YouTube noticed this, and you can be pretty sure that when you read reuse content, so you're not allowed to use content that already exists on the platform, and then you get content ID claims, which means somebody owns this content. Then YouTube probably thinks, aha, these people are re-uploading or reusing or whatever it is, and that's probably why we got this devastating strike happening to our channel, because some AI thought that we were just re-uploading content because we got a bunch of content ID claims in a row all of a sudden. It could also be because it's gameplay. I've been reading about this on YouTube. That some other very small channels have been affected by this. They're almost all gaming channels, and it could also be because we have used the words compilation or highlight in our video descriptions and in the video tags, because YouTube don't want you to just take content from somebody else's channel on YouTube or Twitch or wherever and just put it together and just re-upload it, because to YouTube that's reused content. So that could be it. So how did I solve this problem? Well, this is a bit ironic because there is a YouTube partner support page. So you can actually get into touch with YouTube via email if you have I think you need to be a partner and you need to have a certain amount of subscribers. I don't remember how much it is, but we had access to this. But that's the funny part, we lost our partnership. So how the fuck are we supposed to contact YouTube about losing our partnership if we're no longer partners? So I did some more digging. We did find some email we had used in the past. We described the situation and sent it to some kind of YouTube support team. We never got a response. I still haven't to this day. And then I found this video. I'm actually gonna provide a link or a card somewhere up there to someone who wants to watch it. That some person had found that you could contact them on Twitter. So that's what I did. So I logged into our AwesomeEpicGuys account on Twitter, and I sent them a tweet explaining the situation. And nothing happened for maybe a day or two. Absolutely nothing. And then I logged into my private Twitter account, which I haven't been signed into since like 2012 or whatever, I don't even know. And I sent them almost the same tweet. I made some edits to it, but explaining the situation and that I wanted like an actual person to have a look at this case. And after roughly a day, about 24 hours, I actually got a response of YouTube saying, hey, you want to send us a screenshot of certain details? I did. A couple of more hours went by and they said, hey, we're gonna let some person at YouTube have a look at your channel. And that was a huge relief. Obviously, we didn't know if it was gonna get approved again or what was gonna happen, but at least YouTube had responded that you will get some help. And then maybe a day more passed, and when I logged into YouTube, this monetization icon of our videos, they were all back. So I assume we're partners again. At least that's what it says on our channel page. But that's another funny thing. We didn't even get an email about that. Nothing. Just bam, okay, you're partners again. You're good. You don't need to kill yourself. Didn't even get an email saying that, hey, we screwed up, you're partners again. Don't worry. And another thing that worries me about this is we read the policies about this new reuse content policy, it says that YouTube will terminate well, not terminate, but demonetize, remove partnership of channels who they suspect are breaking the policies. Suspect. It even says so on their bloody page. There is no one confirming this. And it also says that they will recheck channels regularly. I don't know if that's like once a day, once a week, once a month, once a year. I have no idea. So I'm pretty worried that this is very likely to happen again at some point. So now, if you are a YouTube channel who just had this happening to you and you don't know what to do, you have been struck for reused content, what I suggest you do, well, first of all, have an honest look on your channel. If you're uploading like trailers or compilations of other YouTubers or live streamers or whatever. You're uploading stuff that in one way or another already exists on the platform, then maybe you shouldn't be doing this on YouTube. Maybe you should move to Twitch or someplace else. But if you strongly believe that this is a mistake and you are making truly original content, what I can recommend you do is that you go to Twitter. I'm gonna post a screenshot somewhere, and just and tweet the YouTube support team. And another sad part is that as more and more people realize this, I think eventually they're gonna have to stop replying to most people. If you found this channel trying to look for help, reflect on your own content before you search help. The solution might actually be that your content isn't up to scratch, so to speak. And even if you don't manage to get into touch with YouTube, you can reapply for partner after 30 days after you have lost your partnership. So you have 30 days to reflect on yourself and your content and make improvements, and possibly even delete videos. Another thing me and Zwhatsh did before we got in touch with YouTube were, well, we didn't go through every single video, but we went through all the videos that we suspected might have triggered this system, and we managed to remove a whole button of content ID claims, because I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe the content ID claims will trigger this system eventually. Or if you use tags or descriptions with words like react or maybe compilation or highlight, or words that will trigger this system to believe that you are just re-uploading somebody else's content. So how do I want to end up this video? First of all, I would like to say that I absolutely love YouTube. I think it's a wonderful platform, but it definitely has its issues. And it's very easy to go and just complain to YouTube that they're a bunch of morons, they're just demonetizing everyone. But the sad truth is that most of the people getting demonetized have probably earned it. Because YouTube is full of garbage. I think most of us can agree on that. And second of all, I don't think you should take anything me and Zwhatsh or any content creator do, for that matter, that you support for granted. Because who knows, tomorrow we may not be around. The only thing that could have possibly been worse than losing monetization of all our videos would have been to lose our entire YouTube channel completely. And that could happen because of copyright strikes. So something I would strongly suggest you do to any content creator on YouTube that you strongly support, I would recommend you to follow them on their Twitter. I would recommend you to follow them on their Facebook, join their Discord server, follow them on Twitch or any other network they might be part of, in case YouTube goes kabloom. Me and Zwhatsh, we have no plans to make any changes to our content because YouTube have approved it again. I don't see any reason why we should need to make any kind of changes, apart from maybe removing the compilation tag from our videos, perhaps. But we will definitely, at least I will, stream more on Twitch. I feel like we need a different platform to rely on in case YouTube wouldn't exist tomorrow, if YouTube would just kick us in the balls tomorrow. Maybe some of you have noticed that I personally have streamed a lot solo during the last week or so without Zwhatsh. At the beginning it was just because I wanted to try out some new settings, but it was during this period where this strike happened on our channel, and then I was thinking like, hey, what if YouTube doesn't exist tomorrow in a week or whatever? Then we will have pretty much nothing left. So I will attempt, and probably Zwhatsh as well, or we will attempt to grow a stronger following on Twitch, because that's the second platform where we have any kind of decent following. Up till now, we have only been streaming on Mondays, 6 to 8 p.m. Paris time, where we've had these like awesome polls, we play all these meme tanks, and we host these fun rooms, we have awesome giveaways. It's just like 2 hours of awesomeness. And we usually have between 400 and 500 viewers watching. It's amazing. So when I or Zwhatsh will start to stream solo all of a sudden, we obviously don't expect as many people to tune in. I think when I was streaming yesterday, I think I peaked at like 100 viewers. And my point is, I'm not doing it for the views, I'm not doing it for the money, I'm not expecting people to show up, to donate or cheer. These bonus streams that you will probably see either me or Zwhatsh hosting solo on Twitch, is just to keep the channel a bit afloat and to make people realize that we might actually stream more than once a week. The problem, however, is because of my working schedule, which is a complete mess, and Zwhatsh's starting schedule, which is also a complete mess, is that we can't have more scheduled streams than we already have. So these bonus streams, that I like to call them, they might appear whenever me and Zwhatsh just feel like playing the game for a couple of hours. Alright, I know this has been a very boring or sad video. I'm sorry about that. I want to close up by saying that I love everyone who's watching our content on YouTube. Me and Zwhatsh never believed when we started making this for fun in 2013 that this would become such a huge thing, a huge part of our lives. I'd say YouTube or just World of Tanks content creation in general, it's more than half my life. It's basically all I do. My life is work. It's World of Tanks, YouTube, and Twitch, and spending time with my fiance. That's practically my life, and I'm completely fine with it. I love it, even though we're barely making any good amount of money from it. I would probably still do this for free. So if you're watching, you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you for being subscribed. And if you just happen to stumble across this video trying to find a solution, I hope you found that solution. And the next video we upload in a couple of days will hopefully be a little bit more enjoyable and and have a little bit more World of Tank content in it. Goodbye, people.